3, 2,
2,
1.
1. That was good.
There you finally are. Dude,
Yeah,
I've been
I'm
waiting.
finally here.
I've been waiting for, let's see, 53 minutes maybe.
53 minutes,
And
precisely. It's actually...
I told you what time to show up here, okay? And, son, if I have to say it one more time, all right? Come before supper, okay? I told you, you can run out there. I'm giving you that freedom, but you must show up before supper.
I'm sorry, Dad.
No, yeah, you should be. If you weren't sorry, I'd be seriously worried. Welcome to the Chatting Chaps.
Welcome to the Chatting Chaps podcast.
I'm Papa Daniel, and that's
I'm little Marco.
Marco.
Little Marco.
Baby Marco.
Baby Marco.
Yep. So,
Yep.
first question we need to address here, son.
What do we need to address, Dad?
All right, I'm gonna stop here.
Yeah, we should stop with this bit. What do we?
Okay, I need to address the fact that how was your week?
Oh yeah, my week was nerve-wracking. I had to do my level 1s for my sailing to get my teaching so I can teach.
Is that so?
It is so, and
Well,
that's basically all I've been doing all week. Oh, and I started to learn how to play Never Meant by American Football on my guitar, so that's pretty epic. That's about it.
Okay, that sounds great. Sorry. My dad grilled burgers.
Oh, I made burgers the other night. They were top tier.
Yeah, no one cares. Okay. All right, ask me a question.
All right, Daniel. How was your week?
I was not expecting that question. Actually, believe it or not, I was. Okay, so my week was good. I don't even remember what happened. That's how eventful it was.
That's epic.
I don't even know if it was eventful. Huh. You can't see on the webcam, but I'm doing this.
I can't see you. Daniel, like, put this up in post. I sent him a picture of my setup right now because we have our cameras like
better quality.
Maybe you'll be able to tell that the quality is better.
And it might not work. And if it doesn't
might not work. If it works,
my editing program,
then it'll be
and my computer sucks.
Exponentially better. It'll be noticeable. So if you didn't notice anything, it didn't work. But I have. You'll put the photo I sent you up in post. It's a bunch of books stacked on my desk with a camera put on top of it, and it's I can't really see Daniel right now, but I'm looking at my camera, and that's what I can see.
Yeah.
His eyes are actually on the camera. Well, not anymore, but
well, I'm on this camera, and that's what matters. Dude, my ringer and like, okay, you know what? Okay.
Okay. Subreddit.
So quickly?
Yeah, so
all
quickly.
Right, fine. Let's get into the subreddit later. Can we do Instagram first? No, don't do the subreddit. Don't do the subreddit. We had a couple members join, so that's
Aren't we supposed to do subreddit first, though?
You know what?
That's how we usually do it.
Let's just do the Instagram first.
Okay,
right.
fine.
First
be
question.
A bit sporadic.
Ready? Okay, first question. Most interesting serial killer, parentheses, dark, I know.
I like this question.
Let me just say, I don't know anything about serial killers, so. I know like one, the guy with the mustache.
What?
In the 80s? Or the 70s, sorry. He was like a smart guy, but like, he like killed his mom and like put
most of them are pretty smart, I think. Isn't that a characteristic of serial killers? Because they can get away with murder multiple times.
You know what? I don't
I think the most interesting one is the Zodiac Killer because they never caught him. I'm
gonna see who that is.
Didn't he kill like 38 people? I think he did. And then he just kind of like there were suspicions of who they were, and never.
Oh, this guy.
Never caught.
Zodiac Killer. A picture of Ted Cruz showed up, so I don't know what to think about that. So yeah, the answer to this question is Ted Cruz.
All right, Ted Cruz.
Next question. That was a joke. Although it's
I haven't
true.
heard of Ted Cruz since the 2016 elections.
Let's not get into that. Ted
Isn't he the
Cruz.
really boring one? Whatever.
He's the controversial one. They're all controversial. Okay.
They're all
What do you
controversial. It's
think of
politics.
the YouTube channel MoesRandomVideos?
Oh, top tier. Go subscribe to Moe's Random
First of all,
Videos.
I gotta say, we don't want to do shout outs and stuff here. That's not what we do. But Mo is the guy who made those really funny bits, and also his stuff is really good. Not that we'll be answering questions like that again, but I'm just saying it's really good. So the answer is
he makes some top tier.
They should be called Most Random Films because they're more like short films.
They are like short films.
They're not like this where we like throw some
or you like
crap
throw a
on
camera on and just like start
like
doing garbage into the mic for like an hour and then. All right, next question.
Okay. That's the last question of Instagram. So I'm gonna ask you a question before we go to the subreddit. Okay,
Okay, ask me a question before we go to the subreddit.
Hold on, real quick. I'm going to remind some people on the subreddit to ask us questions. Hold on.
What?
All right, monologue for a moment.
Me monologue?
Yeah, I just directed that at you. That was a command. That was imperative.
Okay, I'm monologuing right now. This is a monologue. Today I played the guitar and it was kind of epic. That's my monologue.
Your monologues are so bad. Hold on, real quick.
Because you put me on the spot.
Keep monologuing.
All right, my monologue.
Oh yeah, but by the way, am I clipping when I do that?
No. Monologue part 2. Yesterday, I played the guitar. It was kind of epic. Do you want to hear my monologue part 3, Daniel?
Yeah, what'd you do the day before yesterday, Marco?
I played the guitar. It's kind of epic.
What are you doing tomorrow, Marco?
I'm gonna play the guitar, Daniel.
Well,
it's true.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
You said you wanted to ask me a question before we went to the subreddit.
Dude, I'm running out of battery on my camera. This sucks. Okay, well, when my camera dies, I hope the footage stays. If not, I'll use the Zoom recording. Why do you say that? You said that like last time too.
Because assume is fun to say.
All right, yeah, let's not go to there yet, actually, because they're not ready.
We should just call it Nyom.
Yeah, by the way, join our subreddit.
Recording.
But that's
Is there nothing on the subreddit?
No, I'm not checking yet, Marco.
Oh. Okay.
Don't ask my reasons.
Right, did my camera shut off? Bruh.
This is a disaster. I'm going to stop my recording here because I need to charge the battery.
That's not cash money.
I have to charge the battery. Make sure that the recording stays. That's all that matters. Because that little bit of footage is going to be important. Or what is that? What is the song that we use for
Okay, whatever.
What is that song we use for like the...
It's not working.
No, please don't scrap the camera.
Dude, it literally won't record anymore.
Why? Out of storage?
No, it's maybe. I really don't know. We'll
throw an SD card in there. Please.
We'll fix it for next episode.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'll charge this next time. I said some bad words. I guess I'll bleep that out, but they're not really that bad.
That's a bad word. You did it bad. So you said you had a... Wow. He went all out.
Okay, let's just check this. Actually, let's not
check this up. Why?
Okay, ask me a question.
What's your name? What's your favorite color?
Marco,
Yes, Daniel.
this isn't
I'm
preschool.
trying to do a
This
bit.
isn't preschool.
I'm trying to do a bit.
Well, you shouldn't tell me that. I was trying to go along with it. Ugh,
Oh,
this guy
okay.
sucks at podcasting. Look
You
at my
suck at
foot.
podcasting.
All right. Nice knee.
Podcasting.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'm going on the subreddit. Wait.
Shut up. Somebody asked us what music we listen to.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you like
Answer
to
the
go
question.
first, Daniel?
No, you go first.
Okay, I listen to
All
just
right.
about
So
every.
I like to listen to. Huh? Sorry, you go ahead. I'm sorry. I got it all twisted in my small little.
I
head. Go
listen
ahead.
to.
Yeah, and so I like to listen. Take the
I
floor.
listen to just about
I listen
everything,
to Sorry, can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
including math rock and heavy metal
I'm actually gonna try to make my camera work while
and new metal and everything. But those are my favorite genres, especially math rock. Oh,
But
and
it
emo
changes
rock. Emo rock is good.
He always goes through phases.
I do go through phases. I was going through a big punk phase
Oh yeah.
at the beginning of the year, and then it was all about math emo rock. So American football and Delta Sleep, all of those guys, the weird emo math rock people. And then now it's Slipknot and Mudvayne a little bit, and that's kind of it for me.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know.
and Korn. Korn is good too.
Actually, I don't really know any of this. Okay.
Yeah, because you
That
don't listen to
sounds-
metal.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
What do you listen
closest
to,
thing I
Daniel?
got to was the closest thing to metal I ever got to was like System of a Down, pretty much. Some consider it metal. Some consider it like hard rock.
I consider it metal.
Actually,
some
it was
CD era.
AC/DC.
That's not metal.
I'm just kidding. All right, ask me a question. I mean, ask
you a
me
question.
what I think.
No, you
about-
still have to answer.
I know I have to answer. That's what I meant.
So answer it.
So I like a lot of kind of music too. That's what everyone always says, and it's like, okay, you know what? Shut up. You don't like everything. I'm just kidding.
Well, most people just like pop music, and people with
'cause it's
open minds.
popular. That's the
Like,
point of it. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that. It's fine. Okay, we don't care what you like. I mean, we care, but
we
it's
don't
not
care
like-
what you listen to, but
we're not mean about it. Okay.
yeah,
That's the old show. Watch the old show if you're into that. But too bad
Yeah.
because there's only 2 episodes and they will.
We also hate the old podcast.
Yeah. Did you know that we hate the old podcast? Because we do.
It's a little known fact.
We hate the old podcast.
We hate the old podcast.
You can only see my one eye because I do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to think
I'm
of
gonna
things.
answer the
Did
question.
you
I'm gonna
update
answer the
your
question.
sheet?
I have to answer
Oh
the
yeah,
question.
you
I
have to answer the question. Answer the question.
So, all right. Okay. So I listen to like old-fashioned music.
Like,
Just like. Well, I like. Do you like jazz? Ask me that.
I do
Because
like
it's gonna
jazz.
be a funny meme. No, you have to ask me. Do you like jazz?
Do you like jazz? You like jazz?
No, ask me like it's the B movie.
I don't know. I've never seen the B movie.
Or well, you know what the meme? Meme.
I've just seen it in the text format, and he's like leaning on a thing, and he's like, "You like jazz?"
That was it. That was it.
That was it?
That was it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, actually, Marco, I do in fact enjoy jazz quite a bit, but it's not exactly my favorite, maybe, but I like it quite a bit, and I play it quite often. But also I like you know, rock and stuff from 60s and 70s.
Can you give an
Oh,
example?
and I like a little bit of classical music.
I think we all like a little bit of classical music.
Really? I
think.
thought people hated it and thought it was boring.
We all like a little bit of classical music.
But yeah,
I like a little bit of opera every now and then.
I like a little
not
bit of
gonna lie.
orchestral stuff with like violin is quite nice and stuff like that. So, but oh yeah, you asked me what specific 60s,
Yeah.
70s stuff. Whoa! Okay, so one song I recently thought of was sorry, my chair just went down. Was The Shadows? Do you know the Shadows?
Nope.
They're like an old guitar band, instrumental mostly. I think
all. Oh, like those kids from North Korea, all in a line with the acoustic guitars that are
not
bigger
acoustic.
than them, and like
No, it's like electric guitars. But that I just like.
They were acoustic.
But that's a very minor example. But mostly like Pink Floyd. That's like my favorite band.
No. You said they were an all guitar band, and I just
Yeah, they're just 4
started
guys with
thinking
guitars,
about.
or 5. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Daniel showed me this video once of all these little kids from North Korea lined up at a big line with acoustic guitars. These kids were probably all of 5 years old, and they were playing like super advanced stuff, and the guitar was bigger than they were. It was really amusing.
It was scary too.
It was also very scary.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna reload the subreddit because
There's nothing on the
going
subreddit.
on the freaking subreddit.
Nothing is going on the subreddit ever, and it's kind of sad. We've had
subreddit.
2 people.
Join the subreddit. It's
they
reddit.com. Can you stop talking? I need to do this. Join the subreddit. It's r/chatandchaps podcast or reddit.com/r/chatandchaps podcast. It's like it's a forum for those of you who don't know what Reddit is, where you can ask us questions or post memes. There's multiple flares, which are little tags you can put on it, and we sort it out by that. So ask us some questions, because there's not a single question on our subreddit. Thank you.
It's true. A little howl, and a little bit of a rant there. So, what are we gonna talk about?
First,
do we have any stories that we've? Because we had the fishing story, that was good, but I don't remember.
We had the saga. We had the fishing story.
Did we talk about Fooshiin?
Did we?
Can we talk about Fooshiin? I'm pretty sure we didn't talk about Fooshiin.
Same.
Okay,
all right,
we'll talk about Fooshiin.
Fooshiin.
So
yeah.
We were in a Zoom call.
Yeah.
And this was a few weeks ago.
Us and a couple other guys, yeah.
Us and a couple other guys. And this person named Fooshiin joined.
No. Well, okay, no.
It was originally named the dude.
And we were waiting on a friend, and the dude showed up, and I was like, okay, and I admitted him into the thing, and
we thought it was him.
And I was renaming everybody to have like weird names, and I came up with the name Fooshiin for some reason.
Isn't that an actual name though?
Is it an actual name?
I think
you look that
is.
up. You look that up right now while I tell the story. And I looked up Fooshiin, or I named him, and I renamed him Fooshiin as the host. You know.
Okay.
Sorry, that's disgusting. And
I don't know.
Yeah, and I named him Fooshiin, and we couldn't figure out who it was. It had like a weird monkey profile picture.
Yeah.
And basically, Fooshiin kept leaving and coming back in, and then what happened was he stayed.
Kind of a saga, and every now and then Daniel would mute everyone except for Fooshiin, and we just hear.
We prayed to Fooshiin until he finally talked, and he went like or something like that.
It was so peculiar. And
we don't know who it was. It could have been like a 5-year-old.
We don't know who it was.
Everyone thought it was like
just
some little kid.
Person.
But it sounded like it sounded distinctly like a little kid.
It sounded all of 7 years old. But that's our saga.
Childish.
And then later we were on Discord, and Daniel went incognito as Fooshiin and joined it.
Yeah, but that was just
it freaked us out for a good 2 minutes, and then we realized it was Daniel.
Yeah. Anyway, Fooshiin.
So
we told the story.
Fooshiin.
Everything's a saga on this show. Okay.
No, it's not. It's not a saga. It's just a small story.
It's a tall
a
tale.
tale. It's a
tall
tale. Yeah.
What's a tall tale and a short tale? What's the
It's
difference?
a tall tale is a lie, and then there's just a tale.
Okay, well, it's not a tall tale. It's a
No,
short tale.
it's just a tale.
It's a miniature tale.
It's a tale.
It's a short story by Roald
Short
Dahl.
story. It's a It's a memoir.
It's a memoir by Roald Dahl.
It's a memoir. The Fooshiin
okay.
incident. The Fooshiin.
All right. Well, that's all we got because we don't have any.
That's all we got.
I forgot the
Thank you for listening
timer.
to
I
the
forgot
Chatting
the
Chaps
timer.
podcast.
I forgot the timer.
Well, I know approximately when we started, and I know we've only been doing this for like 15 minutes.
All right, I'm starting in the stopwatch now. So 15.
That's kinda
according to my mathematics.
Stinky.
What?
We've been at it for like 15, maybe 20. 20 at most.
Yeah. So
we have a lot of time to fill, and we don't have any stories to tell.
Good
what
observation.
Stories do we have to tell?
Okay, let me check my sheet here.
Oh, can we talk about the adventures of Lego Clutch Powers?
That's not an interesting story. I'm sorry.
It's kind of
You were the only one interested in that.
Literally everyone else voted to watch Lego Clutch.
But then they realized it's a stupid movie and that we're not children.
Only me and Matthew had like substantial nostalgia from. What are your
How do you keep?
What are your plans for when we're out of Clementine?
All right. Well, most of my plans actually revolve around this podcast. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah. We touched briefly upon it. Well, it's a little bit of a surprise, but we gave you a sneak peek last episode, I think.
I'm so freaking excited if this works out. But
well, it's all to say. We'll see.
This is too chill. We need to like amp it up. No. I don't mean about the thing that we're doing in the summer. Or whenever the quarantine is over. I mean this podcast
right now.
Too chill.
Well, what if we should have some guests.
We should have a game.
I think.
Wait, I can try to call in some guests. I will try to book a guest right now, off the cuff, while you monologue, because you're really good at monologue. So we have somebody calling in on the podcast, which is not something we normally do, but we're gonna do it now. Mo, the maker of the.
Oh.
All right, hey Mo.
Hello.
You're on. Oh, let me. Okay.
So Mo's on the line. Can Mo hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Marco.
Okay.
Do you hear an echo,
I have a question
Marco?
for you.
Yes.
Marco, do you hear an echo?
No.
Of yourself? Okay.
So, Mo,
Yes.
I have a question for you. Would you rather be able to throw ants or change the color of walls?
Throw ants.
Yeah. All right. But in all seriousness, like, do you think you could explain your process of like how you made those like weird the videos, the like kind of YouTube poop-esque things?
Okay. Yeah, I can explain. So I'll download the videos from like YouTube. I'll copy and paste the link into a website like a YouTube MP3. It'll give me the option MP3 for just audio or MP4 for the whole video. So I download it and then I edit it.
Well,
I think
I've been watching
Mo.
YouTube poops for like,
it's more the creative process behind
inspiration.
it, Mo. Like, how do you think of putting us over the Crazy Frog song with the
how'd you come up
Persian
with these ideas?
song in the background?
I've been watching YouTube poops and stuff like that for about almost 5 years now, and I've seen videos like that. I thought they were really cool, and I'm like, oh, it would be so
Binging
cool
YouTube poops.
if I could like do that kind of stuff. So I learned how to do it in Final Cut Pro, and then I was able to make that kind of stuff.
All
Cool.
right.
And real
pretty
quick, I've got a question for you. So
Yes.
you just mentioned Final Cut Pro. Can I ask if I can have your license for it because I don't want to pay for it?
Yeah, sure thing.
No, I'm just joking.
I know.
Don't do piracy, kids.
Don't do
Or
piracy,
adults.
kids. Or adults.
Seniors, or toddlers, or
Or fetus.
yes, or
Fetuses.
feti.
Feti.
Fetuses.
I have one last thing to ask you, Mo, and then you can be
Yes.
relieved. Can you do a Filthy Frank impression for us?
Okay. Hey guys, it's your boy Filthy Frank back again with a brand new video. I got Pink Eye, Salamander Man. It's gonna be so epic. It's gonna be amazing, guys.
All right.
Can you say
Wait, is he
something
known
about the
for
Chatting
doing a
Chaps? Filthy
Mo, are you
Frank
known for-
impression?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's his
that
thing.
was so random. Okay, fine. All right.
Can you say thanks for listening to the Chatting Chaps podcast and your Filthy Frank impression, Mo?
Again?
Just say thanks for listening to the Chatting Chaps podcast and Filthy Frank.
Alright. Thanks for listening to the Chatting Chaps podcast.
All right, that's
All right.
epic. That's
Thanks
coming
for
at the
coming
end.
on, Mo.
Thanks, Mo.
Thanks for having me anytime, man.
All right.
See you, Mo.
Bye, guys.
Adios.
Bye. That was pretty epic.
That was fun.
I'll
try to get some other people on, but first let's talk for a little bit so the audience doesn't think that we're so lazy because we're pretty lazy. But
yeah, we're pretty lazy. So
okay. Question. I don't know. I don't have any ideas. Can you ask a question?
I can ask a question.
Wait, hold on. I got a question for you. You sing, right?
Kind of. Wait. Do you like your toothpicks round or cylindrical or rectangular?
I don't. I would say rectangular because they tend to be sharper.
Okay.
But then again, the top breaks off, so actually change my mind to round.
I think cylindrical.
Okay.
Okay. You asked me if I sing. Yeah, I do kind of.
Nice.
Why is that? Does that lead into anything?
Wait, I don't know. Your vibrato sounded pretty good.
Thank you. That's not what I was
Just
going
kidding.
for.
It sucked.
Oh, okay.
Because you suck. That's a joke. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get somebody on.
No. We'll do one
last
guest per
minute.
episode. We don't need one more guest. We don't need another guest. We can fill this ourselves.
No. Okay, fine.
Yes.
All right. No, I thought this is not gonna be a regular thing. We're just gonna do it this episode.
Every now and then. Yeah, but if we do it so frequently on this episode, it's going to be kind of, you know.
Okay. What was So what do you fill your time with your quarantine time when you're not
quarantine time? Well,
not working. I don't care about work.
I play the guitar and I play video games. It's kind of it.
Do you watch like
and I watch a movie every night.
Do you watch YouTube videos or Netflix,
occasionally. I watch YouTube videos on how to play the guitar.
Do you watch like do you ever listen to podcasts while you're gaming?
I do listen to podcasts. I listen to the Misfits podcast.
And
it's the Lunch Club and the Chatting Chaps podcast. Yeah.
Okay, I need to stand up for a minute because this is too low energy, and if I think I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah,
so
just jump around.
I'm gonna stand up for a moment.
Do the worm
Let's stay
or something.
In frame. Do the. I can't dance. That's what everyone says, but I legitimately can't dance.
When you just flail your arms around. No, don't do that. That's outdated.
Isn't it cool though?
For your audio listeners, he's doing this. No, he just hit the dab and flossed, and it was cringe.
Cringe, bro.
That's cringe, bro.
Can you even hear me?
So
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Watch this cool move.
You want to talk about cringe
Have you
for
ever
a
done
moment?
gymnastics, Marco? This is my question to you. Have you ever done gymnastics?
I have not done gymnastics.
Not me either, but
Daniel, can you do the stanky leg?
I just did a spin move.
All right.
Can you show me your gymnastic skills?
My gymnastics? No.
You gotta stretch for a little bit.
Can you do? I can stretch.
Take a brain break.
Stretch, and I'm going.
Try to stay in camera, in frame.
This is. I'm sure this is very entertaining for our audio listeners.
Yeah, we're just dancing and doing stupid stuff.
Oh, okay. Would you rather drink tropical punch Kool-Aid or cherry Kool-Aid?
Oh, I still have to plug you in.
Oh, okay. Daniel.
I would rather not drink Kool-Aid.
I agree.
Okay. Okay. No, let's ask a legitimate question because I feel like, this is probably so boring. Like, I can't.
Yeah, this is kind of boring. We should prepare more things next time.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry.
also, one thing that I will say.
Yeah.
Once we get out of quarantine, we can do stupid stuff in real life
together,
and then talk about the stupid stuff.
I think you
on the
mentioned that on a
podcast.
podcast, but I don't remember which episode or whatever.
No, I think we were just talking.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you number your clothes?
No. Do you number your clothes?
I don't know why I thought of that. What if
number
people?
your clothes,
There's
Daniel?
probably, no, I don't. But there's so many people on the planet. Somebody out there numbers their clothes.
Surely someone numbers their
Why?
clothes.
I don't know, but they probably number their clothes. Oh, have you ever had those underwear have you ever had those underwear that say like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
No. I'm
They're
not that organized.
They're
I
like
just
for little kids. My brother had like a
okay.
pair when he was little, and they said like Monday, Tuesday, and they had they were different colors.
All right. Would you rather fight 100 baby-sized torsers? Or
What is
fight
with these
one
questions? I don't
horse-sized
want.
baby?
Would you rather? Oh, we should play a game. Like we should play some sort of a game, but not would you rather?
Oh, okay. I have an idea, and I haven't talked to Daniel about this idea yet. But in the future, Daniel might nix this idea. But I'm going to talk about it on the podcast anyway, since we have nothing to talk about.
What's nix? What did you say? Nix?
Nix. It's like to get rid of.
Yeah. Is it a
cancel
noun, verb, or
to nix?
And when exactly do you hyphenate?
I don't know.
And what are the syllables?
N-
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Daniel's.
Thank you, MarcoDictionary.com.
All right, so here's my idea.
Yeah, what's your idea? Just tell it already.
I think in the future, once Clementine is over, we'll be able to do things which would make good podcast stories, but also maybe we could start a second channel called Just Chatting Chaps. No. Hear me out. And then we can do stupid stuff and record us doing the stupid stuff.
But it's not a promise because that's a lot of extra work.
Yeah, that is a lot of work. And have like an 80s vibe to it.
80s?
I mean, a 70s vibe.
This takes place in
70s
this
vibe.
whole show takes place in like I want to say
1972.
1972.
Hey!
What? All right, I have an idea. Let's play
What
a
is your
game.
idea?
Because I was trying to find a game that we could play, and since you just read my mind, I think we should try to mind read each other. So
Okay.
here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna pull up an image on my computer. I'm gonna stare at it. I'm gonna think about it, and you have to try to guess what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to channel it into your head. You have to guess what I'm saying, and so you have to close your eyes. Close your eyes.
I have to close my eyes.
I'm gonna look up something.
I'm not sure about this one, Chief.
Hold on. You should be confident about this, all right? Okay. And you can't guess or question or answer, but I'm just gonna channel into your brain. So close your eyes. Say whatever is coming to your mind, and I will.
Right now?
Yeah.
The Big Lebowski.
Keep spitting out words, Marco. I'm not gonna talk. You're gonna talk.
Oh, do I have to keep my eyes closed?
Yeah. Keep guessing what I am
Why?
sending you. Cause you have to
You're
read.
sending me something?
Yeah,
A
mine.
triangle. Why are we doing this?
Keep going.
I'm not gonna.
Listing what you see in your head. Close your eyes. Don't do that. That's annoying. And this is a podcast where you have to listen to you make these annoying noises.
Well, this is not
Just
very
close your eyes and do it, okay?
listener-friendly.
Try. Just try. Just close your eyes and listen.
I'd rather do bad would you
No, just
rather.
shh. Close your eyes and look. Put that butterfly knife down.
It's a trainer. Don't worry. I'm not
Okay.
cutting my hand off. A baby. Just a baby's face like an animated one. This is not very entertaining.
Keep going.
Daniel.
Okay, fine. You look up an image of something you're thinking of, and I
Fine.
will try to read it because you're horrible at reading.
That's not how to read.
Yeah. Keep going.
Okay, can we just like
Look at an image, stare at it, and think about it, and don't
have a
say
little
word.
bit of a chat since this is what it's about?
Just wait. Calm down, Margot.
Oh, you want to
Look at
talk
an
about
image.
YouTube?
No, calm down.
No.
Look at an image,
Daniel.
stare at it, think about it, and I'll try to read your mind. Ready? Do you have the image? Tell me when you're ready.
Oh.
This is how you prepare for mind reading, guys. You stick your fingers near your eyebrows and you wiggle them around. Oh. Every part of your eyebrow. You want to get every part of above your eyebrow. It really helps you to think and to mind read. Trust me, I do this all the time. I know what Marco's thinking.
All right.
Marco's thinking this is stupid. Oh, ready? Okay.
I'm sending you the photo.
Okay, don't talk. Beach.
Nope. Oh,
you can't talk. Only if I get it right. Okay, leaf. Let's see. A glass of water. Getting a lot of water here. Let's see. Something blue. Tortilla. That's blue tortilla. You know those blue airplane ships? Those.
What? What is that?
Blue tortilla chips. Just shh. Look at the image. Don't look anything else. Don't look anything else up. Just keep staring at the image and think about it so deep. Look at the details and yeah, okay. Because I have a picture of Hellman's mayonnaise, so when I look down, that's what I think of. Because that's what I was trying to send you. Anyway, keep going.
This is
Shh. Square. Long square. No, I mean rectangle. Like a skinny rectangle vertically standing with a little face on the top. Oh, it's a tiny man. No, it's got a long neck. You can't have possibly looked that up. Okay, the old Google logo. Wait, no. No, hold on. The old Google logo. But it has the G's are extremely curly. Okay, no, I got it. An office building.
Can I give you a hint?
Fine.
You were very close when you said tiny man.
Oh, tiny man. Okay. Baby.
No.
Miniature human.
No. Maybe not so tiny, just small.
Okay, small man.
I'm not even sure if you know who this person is.
Who is it?
No, it's Jamal Khashoggi. You know who that is? I don't know. I just like the name Jamal Khashoggi.
Yeah, everyone likes that name. It's a great name. But let's not get political, do we now? Okay. What's your favorite? Okay. What do you do with your family during quarantine?
What do I do with my family? Nothing.
You don't do anything with them during
I don't really do anything with the fam.
Do you chat about stuff or?
We do not chat.
Do you walk together?
We do not walk together.
Do you even see each other?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question for you.
Okay. What is it?
What is a food that you refuse to eat?
I think we already answered this.
I think
What's
we
the
already
worst?
talked about that.
And
Yeah.
it's anything made bad.
Yeah. That's kind of.
We already talked
yeah.
about this. It's
All right.
dude, this
Fine.
podcast sucks.
Yeah, this
What do
podcast
you?
sucks.
All right, I'll cut this up. But what do you have at 4:00?
You can't cut this. You don't have to cut this out. This is I'm doing my final webinar for my level 1s.
Okay. Yeah. He cares more about his sailing stuff than he cares about his friend.
No,
Daniel.
except this is what it's going to get me money. And this is like the last one.
If we took the podcast more seriously, Marco, we would be getting.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, it's basically Marco's the only reason that we're not rich. So-
We're not rich and famous because of me.
dude, last episode we were so hyper, and now we're just so.
Dude, last episode was really. I liked last episode. This episode is.
This episode is so far the worst episode ever.
Yeah, I think this is the worst episode so
Should
far.
we just re-record because I feel like.
Nope, we do not have that time for that time.
Do you after your webinar?
I think not. All right, Daniel.
All right, fine.
All right, Daniel. All right, Daniel.
Don't say my name again. Okay.
Daniel.
Okay. What's the first song you played on the guitar?
First song I played on the guitar. I think it was "Feel Good Inc." You know, bum ba-da-dum bum bum.
That's a song. I thought it was a band.
No, the band is Gorillaz. The song is "Feel Good Inc."
But isn't there a band also called Feel?
There's probably a band called "Feel
Oh
Good
no,
Inc."
no,
I
I'm
don't know.
thinking of something else maybe.
What
that
is the
you're
first
right, it's
song
a
you
song.
played on the
The
guitar?
song, but I'm thinking of hold on. What's that song? What's that song? It's like a disco song with the lips on the
Disco
cover.
Inferno?
No.
I don't know.
With
That's the first.
with the lips on the cover. It's
That's not helping.
Funky Town. Funky Town.
Funky Town.
What's the band?
Is Funky Town really that funky though?
It's
Pretty
Lips
funky.
Inc. That's why I was thinking about
Lips
it.
Inc.
Lips Inc.
Oh,
That's what
what is the worst movie you've ever watched ever?
I don't watch bad movies. I don't know. I don't remember. I will never.
Mine
try
is
to watch.
Pixels.
Oh, that movie. Or was that the one where they like go 3D like fighting video games?
Actually atrocious.
It wasn't that bad. I kind of liked it. But I was.
I
Little,
watched
so I don't remember.
Ma last night. You know that awful horror movie with the. It's.
I don't know it.
Just awful. And that was 2 days in a row. I watched Pixels and the Ma, and tonight I'm watching a really good movie though to make
I
up
like
for it.
watching shows.
Oh, are you watching Sherlock? Didn't
Yeah,
I tell you to
because you
watch Sherlock?
recommended it, and now my family and I are watching.
It's
We're
very good.
watching Sherlock, but I gotta say we're on the
Sherlock.
4th season, and like second to
Wait.
last episode tonight. We'll watch the
Daniel's
last episode.
frozen. That's epic.
Tonight we'll watch the last episode, and I gotta say, it's really freaking weird, right? Hello. Just 'cause I'm
Hello.
frozen doesn't mean you can't talk to me.
Okay, fine. What were you saying?
Why, you couldn't hear me?
No, I couldn't hear you.
I'm on the last episode of, or we're gonna watch the last episode probably tonight.
Of
Sherlock.
season 4.
Yep. There's only 4 seasons.
There's only 4 seasons. I thought that was 5.
No, I think.
Oh, the
only-
last episode is really good.
Well, the second to last one was really weird, and I didn't like it very much. But
Oh, is that the one where where he imagines back in time?
no, that was good. I liked that episode.
And I don't remember the. Okay, whatever.
It was about hold on, let me try to remember it. The one where he's like a crack addict.
He's
like,
always been a crack
I
addict.
know, but like completely like off, like
Oh yeah.
and
okay.
like the serial killer. Okay. Anyway.
So
Yeah, watch that show. Also,
you watch that show. Please watch that show. Very good
also,
show.
Okay, so the first show I watched after, so I've been watching a lot of shows now, but the first show I watched in that series of shows, sorry, I'm holding a tripod,
What series of
was
shows?
the series of shows I've been watching, like
Oh, okay.
all the shows. The first show that really kicked it off was The Office. Have
Oh,
you watched it?
my feelings towards The
Did you
Office.
watch it or not before
I
you make
watched a few episodes.
That doesn't. You can't say that. You can't say that. I thought it wasn't very good when I just saw a few episodes. I thought it was overrated. But watch the full thing. It's good. It's very good.
No,
You just need to
no,
get it. What were they first season?
no. No, I watched some random episodes. Like,
Well, the first
I
season kind of sucked. It was just kind of boring, but it wasn't bad. If you've watched the rest of the show, it's not very bad. But
I
if
think
you
I've
just watched
watched
the first season,
probably around 7 or 8 episodes throughout all of it.
yeah, it has a great overarching story that you need to understand, but it also has good moments in each episode. So just watch it. Okay, it's good. It's very good. Unless you don't want to.
Don't watch it.
Why? The
know.
Office is one of the best shows ever. Watch The Office. It's a great show. Marco just doesn't understand it because he hasn't seen it. It's that simple.
I've seen
I had a
enough
friend,
of it.
Matt. You know Matt. He was on the podcast, so we can talk about him. He used to have the podcast. He's been watching. First, he thought like The Office is kind of stupid. He didn't really.
I agree.
Overrated. Yeah, he thought what he thought. I already know what you think. Shut up. And then he started watching it. Now he loves it. He's almost done with it, I think.
That's epic. I think that's been about an hour. This episode
We
was
can cut. We're
incredibly
probably
boring.
gonna cut stuff out. So let's just keep talking because we're actually on a roll.
Well, I have a Zoom call at 4, remember?
Yeah, but we have 10 minutes, so let's.
Yeah, we have 10 minutes. Okay,
Anyway,
we have 10 minutes.
We just abruptly tried to end this discussion, and now I've been watching a show called Mad Men, but
I heard Mad Men is alright.
I already had this hairstyle before that, and the whole 70s aesthetic and 60s aesthetic of our podcast was already established before I started watching. So don't think it's just because I have Mad Men fever. It's a very good show, I must say. You should watch it. It takes place in the 60s, if you didn't know why I was talking about that. It's good. It's about, like, advertising.
What?
Do you know what Mad Men's about?
Is it like 70s and 60s kind of?
Yeah, that's what I just said. It's about advertising, guys.
Oh,
and,
well,
like,
you were
affairs.
frozen, so.
Also, what the heck is Downton Abbey? I've heard of it.
Isn't it about football?
Is it?
No, that's not. It's not about football, I don't think. I think I'm.
Oh, no, it's like about the old, like.
I think I'm extremely wrong in that assumption.
You are. I
that
think
it was about
I knew
football.
it was like about 1800s or whatever this is. Something. What is it? I'm looking it up.
I don't know.
What shows do you like?
What shows do I like? I like Sherlock. I like Endeavor. I really liked Endeavor.
What is Endeavor?
It's like Sherlock, except the person is actually part of the police force and he's not a mega genius.
Okay. What else?
And it's in the 60s.
So you like crime stuff.
Let's
Let's agree that the 60s, like, despite issues of the time, whatever they are, many issues, political stuff and social stuff,
kind of epic.
The design and like the aesthetic and everything is just like looks good. Music, pretty good. Gotta say, it's all pretty. It's just nice. It's a nice time.
So, I used to watch Rick and Morty before. I mean, I think that show
for some reason in my head, I always establish cartoons and like live show. Why? What are you rubbing your eyes?
No, my eyes are like.
Am
weird,
I boring
doing
you,
weird
Marco?
things. No, Daniel, continue what you were saying, you frick.
So in my mind, I always distinguish cartoons and live shows for some reason. So when I think of a show, I think of a show. I must not be the only person who does that, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're the only person who does that. But Rick and Morty has an awful fan base. But
I'm probably thinking what you think about The Office toward Rick and Morty. But I hear it's pretty good and the science is good and whatever. So
yeah, the show is pretty good, but the fan base is possibly the most toxic ever. Just awful.
I heard that the Cuphead fan base is awful. Though I love the
Really?
game. Apparently.
I've never played the game because I know it's just going to make me extremely mad.
No, it's so good. It's really fun too. When you solve something, it feels good.
All right.
I'm gonna
I
look up.
think.
Yeah, you want to end the episode? I
No,
know.
I don't want to end the episode, but I think I kind of have to. You know,
You've been so busy this weekend.
I
I
have.
hope it goes well with your sailing stuff.
Well, this is the last thing right now. So after that, I won't have to do except for a 2-day live, like in real life thing. Like, but that's it. Then I'll be all right. Then I'll be
Is
vibing.
that post quarantine?
That is
What
post
did I just say?
quarantine.
I meant Clementine.
Clementine. Yeah, post Clementine. And go do the subreddit. Bye. That's it. We're done. He's picked up a chair.
Thanks for listening to the Chatting Chaps podcast.